Hello all, myself Charurupa, third year IT department. Now I'm going to explain about Havell and an Indian Art. A Handbook of Indian Art is the book written by E.B. Havell, Ernest Binfield Havell, who was an influential English art administrator, art historian, and the author of numerous books about Indian art and architecture. He was a member of Havell family of artist and art educator. He was the principal of Government School of Art, Calcutta from 1986 to 1905. Along with Abhindranath Tagore, he developed a style of art and art education based on Indian rather than the Western model, which led to the foundation of Bengal School of Art. Um, let's see about his contribution. In India, Havell initially served the Madras School of Art as a superintendent for a decade from 1884. He also played an important role in Indian art. He arrived Calcutta on 5th July 1896 and joined as a superintendent of the Government School of Art, Calcutta. In between, he went to England for a year from April 1902 to March 1903. While in England, he published two valuable articles on Indian art in the October 1902 and January 1903. In January 1906, he left for England on a long leave and finally in 1908, he was removed from the post. He also worked with Abhindranath Tagore, who established the Indian School of Art to redefine the Indian art education. He established the Indian Society of Oriental Art, who sought to adapt a British art education in India so as to reject the previous emphasis placed on a European traditions, in particular the Mughal miniature tradition. He published several books on Indian art, including Indian sculptures and paintings and the ideals of Indian art. He was involved in founding the Indian Society along with William Rothenstein in 1910 as a reaction to negative remarks made by Sir George Birdwood on Indian art. These are the main contributions of E.B. Havell in Indian art. He is an advocate of an Indian art. Havell called for a unification of art. He saw Hindu temple as a complex synthesis of fine art and applied the art, the Hindu architecture as an embodiment of a hierarchical principle of the decoration, from the simplest abstract ornament to large figure relief. He have great importance to the art tradition of this country instead of those to Europe. However, he himself was not able to produce some outstanding work. This task was taken up by Rabindranath Tagore, and the result was a Bengal School of Art. The school proclaimed Raja Ravi Verma, who was a leading practitioner of the academic style, to be in the bad taste, whatever its shortcomings. The Bengal school restored to health the indigenous tradition in painting and infused self confidence among the Indian artists. Havell wrote numerous books on Indian art and history, including The Taj and its Design, a handbook to Agra and the Taj, Benares, the Scared City, monograph on a stone carving, essay on Indian art, industry and education, Indian sculpture and painting, the basis for artistic and industrial revival in India, Indian architecture, its psychology, its structure, and the history from the first Mohammedan invasion to the present day, the ancient and medieval architecture of Indo-Aryan civilization, the Handbook of Indian Art, the Ideal of Indian Art, and Himalayas and then Indian Art. These are the some books written by Havell on Indian art and history. These are the references of our presentation. Thank you.